You botched this play. You weren't locked in here. No way. We're not going to get ice cream. We're headed home. But sometimes I'll tell the white lie and I'll say, you know what? You did your best. Yeah, sure. Let's go get ice cream. Let's celebrate. And you have to do that as a father. And sometimes as a husband, you got to tell white lies to the wife. I'm sure that if you ask the producers on this show, sometimes they tell me white lies. Now, in an unlikely scenario where I have a bad segment, again, not likely to happen, they might say, yeah, hey, good stuff, Jay. When I know that wasn't my best effort, they don't want to ruin my confidence for the next segment, right? So sometimes you got to tell white lies. And that brings me to J.J. Redick, the new head coach of the Los Angeles Lakers. Now, I hope he doesn't get upset for my engagement farming of his name and the Lakers and Bronny James here on July 4th. But J.J. Redick was asked a tough question at a press conference this week, and he had a choice. He could tell a little white lie, or he could be a truth teller. And here's what went down at the Lakers press conference.
Rob and I did not give Bronny anything. Bronny has earned this, right? Bronny talks about his hard work. Bronny has earned this through hard work.
Oh, boy. Here we go. Listen, I'm rooting for Bronny. I'm happy the Lakers drafted him at 55. I think he's going to be a solid NBA player. 10, 12-year career in the rotation. I think he's going to be fine. But don't pee on my leg and tell me it's raining, okay? Everybody who watched college basketball, everybody who pays attention to the sport, Bronny didn't earn this. I mean, the guy averaged 4.8 points per game. He started like 6 games. I know he had the cardiac arrest, which obviously hindered his season, but don't tell me he earned this. Like that, you just can't do that. But this is what J.J. Redick signed up for, right? Hey, man, it's the Lakers. Every question you get asked, you got to be careful. You're under the spotlight. They are coming after you. The ink-stained wretches who follow the Lakers around, they tweet out everything. Every soundbite has a chance to go viral. And this one is going viral for JJ. Not in a good way. Everybody said, oh, he didn't earn it. Well, we know it's not always what you know. It's who you know. And let's be real. Bronny was drafted. His dad is the greatest player in the history of the NBA. He is an all-NBA talent still. He's running the Lakers. Why shouldn't they have taken him? At 55th overall, you're taking a flyer on somebody at 55. It's not the end of the world. But this is what J.J. Redick can expect. And the real question is, J.J., are you ready come November, December? Lakers, bit of a slide. Bronny hasn't played in a week or two. It's not unheard of that a rookie wouldn't play in a week or two, but he's sitting on the bench. And the media comes up and, J.J., hey, Bronny's not playing. Are you thinking of sending him to the G League so he can get some reps? And then what happens with the white lies? Is Redick going to keep it up? Now, for Bronny, he's in a tough spot. The way he handled some of these questions I thought was phenomenal. But he is in an extremely difficult spot because everybody knows the deal. His dad got him drafted. And there's nothing wrong with that. But here's how Bronny answered the question. And you can see a little laugh here. Take note.
It's for sure the amplified amount of pressure. I've already seen it, stuff in media and stuff in the internet and stuff, talking about I might not deserve an opportunity, but I've been dealing with stuff like this for my whole life. So it's nothing different, but it's more amplified for sure. But I can get through it. I just want to come in and get my work in and get better every day. But I never really had a thought of, me going to play with my dad, but that's always, there to, take part of, but that wasn't a main focus of mine to do.
I got to say, that's a pretty great answer for a teenager. I expect Redick to be flawless at the mic. I mean, he was a player for well over a decade, handled the media all the time. Then he transitioned into announcing and podcasting. He's going to be great. I think he's going to handle it okay. Bronny's the one I'm worried about, but he's 19 and he crushed it. That answer was perfect. But this all leads back to my next point, which is that LeBron is still running the Lakers, any way you slice it. And there was a column in the LA Times this week which kind of crucified the Lakers for the way they're letting LeBron handle things. And it goes back to the end of the Kobe Bryant era. For Laker fans and the Los Angeles audience, you know what happened. Kobe wanted a big, fat thank you contract from the Lakers, and he got it at the end. The problem was giving Kobe all that money and all that power led to a quite bad roster, At this point, Pau Gasol's gone, and they were in the wilderness. A total train wreck, the worst, I believe, 5 or 6 year run, the history of the franchise. It was brutal. And the concern from Bill Plaschke at the LA Times is that, well, giving LeBron all this power, I mean, he gets to pick the coach. He gets a 2-year max deal. He gets to draft his son. We're seeing Kobe Bryant all over again. And I pumped the brakes on that, and I disagree with the column, largely because LeBron at the end is playing at an all-NBA level. The Lakers won 47 games last year. I know they lost in the first round to the defending champion Nuggets 4-1. It wasn't the closest 4-1 ever, but the Nuggets did win 2 of those games almost at the buzzer thanks to Jamal Murray. One was at the buzzer. So it's not like they got absolutely destroyed by the defending champions who, oh, by the way, were the favorites to come out of the West. It's a 47-win team last year. And let's be honest, guys, they're bringing back pretty much everybody. They add Dalton Connect, who, I don't know if you saw this, he's going to wear the jersey number 4, and his last name is Connect, so his nickname is going to be Connect 4. I mean, amazing board game. I hate to brag, but I'm really strong at Connect 4. Anytime we go to like a hotel or resort, I see Connect 4, I'm playing. I'm inviting randoms to play me. Come on, step up. Anybody want a piece? Connect 4 is an awesome nickname. But Dalton Connect will help in the rotation. I think Bronny's probably going to play a little bit, maybe not immediately, but the Lakers should be, again, in that 47 to 50 win range. I think J.J. Redick's probably worth 4 to 5 wins. That's how low I was on Darvin Ham. So this isn't like the Lakers are in real deep trouble because LeBron's running the franchise. I understand the concern, though. Remember, everywhere LeBron has gone and then left, it's been really, really bad. He leaves and the cupboard's bare because, oh, by the way, he's phenomenal. And everywhere he goes, he wins championships. Remember, the first time he left the Cavs, they fell off a cliff. And they ended up with Kyrie Irving. He couldn't get them past like 30 wins. It was brutal, okay? He goes to the Heat. They win 2 titles. They go to the finals 4 years in a row. You know how they did in the 5 years after LeBron left Miami? 1 playoff series win. It was rough. Now, and that's with Pat Riley running the show, who's an all-time architect in the NBA, just a genius. So then LeBron goes back to Cleveland. They win a title with Kyrie Irving. And then LeBron leaves, and how have they done in the post-LeBron era? Not good. Now they're starting to rebound with Donovan Mitchell, but it takes a while. So there's now the concern that, oh, well, if we just give LeBron everything he wants, he's going to leave here in a year or 2 or 3, and we're going to be left holding the bag, and the Lakers are going to be back in Kobe Bryant time. But we're forgetting Anthony Davis is one of the 15 best players in the league. And I know after yesterday's chat with Chris Broussard, you guys are hot for my list, top 10 players in the league. AD did not crack the top 10, but he's close. He's certainly top 15. He was outstanding last year. He's still in his early 30s. I know he has an injury history. But we talked about the Lakers roster yesterday. This is a team with 2 players over the age of 30. 2, that's it. They've got a young nucleus. I'm probably